Just too filmy, just too filmy.
I also feel like we're in a time where we really don't know कि इस वक्त how do you crack the box office, right?
Yeah. Nobody
have you
knows.
have you been bothered by it? When a film like Assi, for example, did you have different wishes for it जब वो आई थी theater में?
You know, the box office has always been unpredictable. What, according to me, has changed is the fact that there used to be a minimum
Yeah,
of every kind of film.
yeah. वो गायब हो गई है.
That minimum is gone.
So true.
It can go down to the 5% of that minimum. And if they take it up, it can go to 300% of the maximum. So every kind of film used to have a minimum and a maximum with a certain star, with a certain actor. कि भाई ये minimum 15 करोड़ तो करेगी और बहुत करेगी तो 50 कर देगी. तो हो सकता है वो 500 कर दे और हो सकता है वो 2 करोड़ करे.
Yeah.
ये चेंज हुआ है,
बिल्कुल.
which is radically different. But the number of films getting successful, I think that's not changed very dramatically. Now, I should hold myself back.
Fair.
No, it's that, you know, people are theorizing it too much. And clueless people are theorizing it. And then there are flawed theories.
Yeah.
And then you get nowhere.
I see you and I hear you and I agree with you. The less said, the better. But yeah, I hear you on this because there's the other side of it, which is that why should it matter? आज सुबह की बात है जब मैं पंकज जी से बात कर रही थी about some of the greatest work that he's done, which is एक डॉक्टर की मौत आप ले लो या फिर आप मकबूल ले लो और even राख for example. ये फिल्में बनती थी और ये फिल्में बनी हैं, चली हैं. जलवा for example was another film. I think that parallel existed. You know, उस parallel का इस वक्त ढूंढने अगर मैं जाऊँ तो आप मुझे दिखते हैं वहाँ पर खड़े हुए कि यार अनुभव सिन्हा फिल्में बना रहे हैं. That's important for us. We need to watch these films. Do you ever think of it that way?
No, I don't take myself that seriously. But
You're not a man who's a movement to himself.
but yeah, I'm aware that the films that I make are difficult to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah.
And but that's what I like. Not the difficult part of it, but
Not the difficult part.
Those films.
But I get
like.
to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get to make them, end of the day, which is not bad at all. It's been some time.
What do you think allows you to make these films? And I see these films, let me just paraphrase that and say, films that impact me, Mr. Sinha. When I talk to you, I am happy that you made Thappad, personally, because I believe in that. I believe that you made films that move the needle when it comes to conversations about the way women are treated in this country. So A, what draws you to make or tell these stories, which are not about you, which are not about men, thank you. And at the same time, what do you think allows you to do that? Because it's not an easy task to do it. If you had to just direct, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but अगर आपको सिर्फ एक love story आप बना चुके हैं, you made love stories, you made sci-fis, before sci-fi was a thing, you gave us the permission to dream. I still remember, I was there, you know, at Film City when you launched Ravan's soundtrack. I mean, you remember that launch? That was such a great soundtrack launch. I remember the car coming in from the top. And yet you are telling the stories of women today. What makes you do that?
I don't know. That's metaphysical. It just happens and I get attracted to it and I go ahead and turn into a hard drive which goes to PVR and plays. It's also very fortunate that I think of these stories, and really very fortunate. And very fortunate that they allow me to make it. Very fortunate that they come and sit here and try and take it to more and more people. And it's very fortunate. These people sitting here had no idea when I sat down to write this film
Yeah.
that they will, and I had no idea they will participate in it, and they had no idea they will participate in it. This is serendipitous.
So true. So true.
So grateful.
Yeah. Let's talk about the film itself. I think there are lots of things in this film that you remind us of, which is, for example, there's a scene where there's a child and his point of view looking up, at the court proceedings. And I still remember that shot when I watched it in the theatre, because you place the camera at his eye level where he's looking up at his father and everything that's going on. I think you were trying to tell us something there, which was important, which is that boys need to look at these things from when they're very young, maybe, because it's very unusual to find a child in that situation. Why did you put him there?
In the courtroom,
Yeah. In the police station, actually.
I didn't put him there. He's there. Every child in this country is there. Maybe not in the courtroom,
Sure.
but he's reading it, he's aware, he's impacted by it, he's moved by it, and he's there. I wanted you to feel like him. That's all. Kids are watching those reels
Yes.
when the girl is thrown out of the car. And do you think they are not impacted by it? I think they are. I'm very grateful to the universe that having kids in this film became an idea.
Yeah. I do also want to talk about incel culture, which is that where you tell the boys that this is how you be. I don't know if you're familiar with terms like incel culture, manosphere, जहाँ पर actually लड़कों को सिखाया जा रहा है कि this is okay. What's your view on it? Are you afraid about it?
Petrified is the word?
What can we do about it?
I don't know. I have no idea. If I had to change something in my life, I would get kids off the reels.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Try and make it a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is always a thin line for journalists कि क्या आप जर्नलिस्ट हैं, क्या आप क्रांतिकारी बन रहे हैं. ऐसे फिल्मों में भी हमें बताया गया कि आप तुम्हारा काम है लिखना. I think with you, the two also exist. कि क्या आप एक फिल्म मेकर हैं, क्या आप एक क्रांतिकारी हैं. So does that thin line get blurred sometimes for you?
Used to, not anymore. I think around Anek and Bheed, post Anek, I made that choice.
Yeah. So how do you hold back now?
No, I just keep an eye
You keep an eye.
on myself. And I feel less like an activist anyway, because things seem fairly incorrigible.
Sure. Yeah.
So I am a defeated activist.